Alright guys, Fulu coming to you with another Guerrilla boxing video. Um, I always expected this to happen, with Gervonta Tank Davis. In a way, what they're trying to do with Gervonta Tank Davis, it's the same thing they did with Canelo. Okay? So we all know that Canelo was marketable because of his nationality, right? We all know that. But when a real guy got in there, and showed them how to box, basically gave him boxing 101, Soviet style, right? Vladimir Putin, Stalin style, right? The nationality that went out the window. Although the judges still try to rob him, right? That went out the window. He got beat from pillar to post. Bivol didn't even really break a sweat. Bivol's face looked like he wanted to go to the discotheque afterward, right? So, I'm going to keep on talking about this because, I've always found Dmitry Bivol to be an awesome boxer. I've always found his style to be, very awesome. I've always found the way he carries himself to be always awesome. It's like he's just I guess you can say, like a hitman. You know what I mean? It's like a business meeting. It would like boxing for him is like a business meeting. Just go in, get it done, go home to your kids, your wife, this, that, and the other. With Canelo, it was like a soap opera diva novella type thing. And to his largely racist fan base, that happened to be from the same place as him, it was more about just seeing one of their own on top, not necessarily seeing one of their own on top based on his skill set, which was very limited, as we saw. But when it comes to Gervonta Davis, right? Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby Leonard Ellaby even said that he was going to do what he's doing right now. And what he's doing right now is pretty much getting these guys out of the hat for Gervonta Davis to face, right? Unfortunately, deep down inside, I think that I believe that they don't really have faith in Gervonta Davis. That Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby don't really have faith in Gervonta Davis when it comes to the upper echelon at 135. When it comes to Devin Haney, when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, right? That is not to say that I'm saying that, Gervonta Davis, that I'm underestimating his boxing ability. That's not to say that, but it's to say that, there's levels, and when you look at Gervonta Davis's record, right? Gervonta Davis has never really fought like a boxer. He's never really fought one of those in his fight. He's never really fought dudes who have A1 footwork. He's never really fought guys who had different types of jabs, like a flicker jab. He's never really fought dudes who you know, do certain things in the ring that, you know, may offset him, may cause him to reset and stuff like that. He's never really fought guys like that. You know what I mean? He's only fought guys that kind of, I wouldn't say, catered to him, right? But Leonard Ellaby said, this is what Leonard Ellaby said, though. Leonard Ellaby said that we're going to move Gervonta. Basically, he said we're going to move Gervonta Davis the way we're going to want to move him. The way that he said that we're going to move Gervonta Davis the way that that we're going to move him in our way. That's what they said. Now, what that translates to is we're going to appeal to, I guess you can say, the guy who doesn't really watch boxing that much, but will go to the boxing fight, you know, if other celebrities are there, right? So Gervonta will be popular amongst celebrities, right? For getting these explosive knockouts against guys that we know he's going to knock out, right? But he will not get he will not get like, well, let's just say we don't know if he'll get an explosive knockout versus a Shakur or a Devin Haney. And judging by the way that Floyd is talking, we'll probably never see him see if that will be at all possible, right? Now, for me personally, I look at Gervonta Tank Davis and I say, okay, explosive fighter, packs a punch and things like that. But I look at Shakur and Devin Haney as a step above him in terms of overall ability. Sure, he beats them in the power area. Everybody knows that. Nobody's going to argue that. But overall ability, I have to give it to them. So Floyd suggested that they fight each other, you know. And he said that, you know, Gervonta has business to do. You know, he said that. So, the thing is, I don't think Gervonta minds. I don't think Gervonta Davis minds doing what he's doing, you know. Now, with that being said, I don't know who's available for Gervonta Davis to fight next. The only guy I can think of who me personally, I believe he shouldn't even be at lightweight. I mean, this is just what I believe personally. But there is a guy named Michel Rivera, long rangy fighter, Dominican guy. You know, really wants to carry the mantle of Muhammad Ali. And I would say that, you know, he's more similar to Muhammad Ali than Muhammad Ali's actual grandson, you know. I will say that for sure. So with that being said, that's the only guy I can think of him fighting, unless they get another guy out of like they pull another guy out of a hat, right? That's the only, but other than that, those are the only guys I can think of them fighting, or think of him fighting right now, because I don't really know who else is at 135 that would be like, okay, yeah, this is a good fight. I can't really even think of anybody at this time. So, it's a disservice to the boxing fans, though, that this occurs. But I mean, what do we really expect from Floyd and Mayweather Promotions? And this was also brought to my attention. It looks like the 140 pounder who I always thought, could, he's a guy waiting just to get his shot. He's a guy that, he wants to get, he wants to basically have his turn, right? And he wanted to be more active. I believe that Richardson Hitchens, he left Mayweather Promotions and he signed with a different management. I think he signed with a different promoter, if I'm not mistaken. Because to be honest, like, I'm gonna be real, like Mayweather Promotions wasn't really keeping him active. That's the whole thing. Yeah, he wasn't really like getting that much activity, and at the end of the day, like, when you're a young fighter, activity is what you want. That's the thing. Like, so with that being said, I mean, hopefully he gets the fights that he wants. Hopefully he, gets the title shots, and also, I guess you can say, hopefully he, gets where I believe he should be. But other than that, I think, honestly, if I were to be like completely honest, I think Mayweather Promotions is circled around Gervonta Tank Davis, and they don't really care to bring any of the fighters into the fray. I believe that personally. So what I think that fighters like under the Mayweather Promotions banner, I'm not saying they should have an exodus or anything like that, but what I'm saying is that, I think fighters should work directly with Al Heyman instead of just signing to Mayweather Promotions, because only Tank Davis and I guess to a lesser extent Bottle Jack have had some decency, like a decent run at Mayweather Promotions, but other than that, nobody else really has. So I think, like, I hate to say it, but people should avoid Mayweather's Promotions. But anyhow, let me know what y'all think about this situation. Fuller signing out. Enjoy,